Okay, guys, so this video, as you can see by this, is going to be about doors, redstone doors, for that matter. So first, most basic door we're going to start off with, it's a pretty simple contraption, is just a 1x1 door, alternative to this. Yeah. So 2x1 door. Just like that. I'm gonna explain how it works, and then I'm gonna build it with you guys, step by step. So this is how it would work. It would you would step on the pressure plate, and then when you got off the pressure plate, it'll go just like that. But you don't necessarily need pressure plates. You can also use levers and things like that. Okay, so first thing you're gonna want to do. One second. Let me. Okay, so this would be the ground, so wherever you're starting to build this thing. So the dirt that you're standing on right now, or whatever, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to, well, first, if you're doing pressure plate method, this doesn't apply to non-pressure plate method people. Just if you don't want to build this with a pressure plate, you're going to want to put two pressure plates down on whatever the two sides of the door that you want this thing to be built on. And then right next to those, you're going to want to dig two blocks down, and then dig out just under this, where your pressure plates are. You're going to want to put a string of redstone. So as you can see, when I was, well, you can't see, but as I'm standing on that, it activates, and when I get off, it deactivates. So now you're going to want to place your sticky pistons where you're gonna want them. So you're going to want to position them two blocks away, so one block in between. And put them just like that and like that. And then on those, you don't have to do this right now, but you can place the two blocks that you want to be the door to be shut with. So also, just clarification. The reason I'm using two different wool blocks, blue wool blocks would be all the redstone related stuff, and yellow blocks are the structured things that don't necessarily, will not. The yellow structure blocks will be, the yellow wool blocks will be the blocks that you will be seeing when this is complete. Okay, so next, after you have placed those, you're gonna want to put one block right behind the bottom piston like this, with a redstone dot on top, and under that, you're gonna from there dig another two blocks down, and right on top of that, put a redstone torch. And as you can see, this cannot be in dot form, by the way. That has to be in extended form. So once you got it like that, you're gonna want to connect this right here to that with these, just with redstone dust. And quickly, just because I didn't explain how this works, so basically the redstone torch is powering this block, which is powering the piston. But how do we power the top block? Well, this powered block would power this redstone, which would then power this piston, and it doesn't work in dot form because I'm not going to explain in this video how that works. And then if you want, well, I mean, you're going to want to just like that, cover up the pistons, and make it look okay. Yellow isn't a pretty color. I don't really care. And then, as you can see, yeah, you're gonna want to fill. This is gonna be filled in because if you're digging this out of somewhere, it's going to be filled in. But if you are not, then you're going to want to cover this entire thing. As you can see, when I step on the pressure plate, the piston will move, and then you walk through this, and then that closes. You're going to want to walk relatively fast for this to work. And yeah, so as you can see, boom, and it happens. And yeah, that's how it would work, the 2x1. And it also works for 2 of them, so if you want, you can do the same thing, like over here with another torch, and it can have something set up like that with 2 pressure plates right there, and just mirror this, and it will work. So the reason I specifically say mirroring that, and this reason I did a whole 2x2, because this isn't a 2x2, this is a flush 2x2 piston door. So again, it's just a redstone version of that. And so what this does, I don't have it here because this is the barest form of it, but you can close this up so you can't see anything, because the problem with this would be because there's a hole, 2x1 hole, and that's kind of obvious. So I have a 2x2 flush piston door. This also works in 2x1 flush. You can build 2x1 flush piston doors. Just take out half of it and it'll work. So as you can see, I don't have this hooked up with pressure plates, but if I wanted to, I could, and then bring the current up to here. But I don't really feel like that, so I just put a lever on there, and as you can see, when I flick that, that will happen. So you know, you can walk through, and if there's a lever on the other side, you can shut it, and then yeah. So how you're going to want to build this is you're going to need, I forgot to mention how many pistons you need for this, but you're going to want to have 12 pistons, which is kind of a lot. So you might just want to do that if you don't have a lot of slime. But what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to set up a wall of 4 pistons like this. And then on that, 2 pistons like that. So they form kind of this sort of shape. And then you're going to want to go 2 blocks away from this one. So 1, 2. And then do the same thing. Well, no, that's not. I lied. 2 blocks away from this would be that. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go 5 blocks away from this, 6 blocks away from the back 4. You could even just start with the back 4s. So just 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 away. 4. There should be a space of 4 in between. I cannot speak. Oh my god. But there should be a 4 block space between these 2. And then you're gonna want to put those in, just like that. And then if you want to do this right now, you can put whatever blocks you want to be on the front of this. And to note before you start building this, this is going to be the front. So I'll just demonstrate with this. So this is where it's going to be coming out to. So you're going to want to. This is going to be the front, not this. So if you are, if this is where you're making this thing, I would start by digging this hole. It's a 4x2, and then digging this 4 and this 4 out, and then that. And I'm only saying digging if you're doing this in survival. Yeah. So this is not necessary because it's harder to look at. Okay, so here comes the redstone part of this. You're going to want to, on the top of each piston, you're going to want to put a blue thing, and then you're going to want to connect the two just like that. And then right here on top of the first set of piston, not the set of 4, you're going to want to put a repeater like this and this, and set the tick to 2. So tick is 2. And then that's very important. And then just connect the rest with redstone. And then however you're going to power this, you can power this with pressure plates. I'm lazy, so I'm not going to. And then that's going to be how this is going to be working. And then I'm going to make this fancy for you guys. As you can see, it's a completely flush wall, so we have no hole in it. That's why it's called a flush piston door. And then when you flip the lever, it goes back. You can walk in. If you want a lever on the backside, boom. Yeah, that all works. And then if you want to build a 2x1 flush piston door, it works the same, absolutely the same. I'm just gonna destroy this whole half of this, and look, it still works. Okay, it's just I did it in 2x2 form because I think 2x2 flush piston doors are a lot better than just 2x1 flush piston doors. And that is all I'm going to be doing in this doors video. Just normal piston doors and flush piston doors. If you want to see something else in more videos, like I've made this a gravel door. It's pointless. You can do this with concrete powder though, so if you want it to, you had to have like a light blue door or something, and you want it to look kind of nice, I can take some light blue no, yes, actually that is what I meant to do. I mistook this for that, the blue wall. So if you want that to happen, oh look, I have a nice light blue wall. Yeah, so if you want that, I guess. But this I'm not gonna explain. I might explain it in another redstone video. But yeah, that's all for today, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to TeamCons, and I'll catch you next time.